What's up, sons? It's Blind Run with Savatech once again, and so we don't miss out on having a video for y'all, I'm going to do a quick unboxing of this Nvidia Shield controller. It is the new controller for the Nvidia Shield tablets and of course the Shield console. And I also have the old one here that we can compare it to for you guys. So we're just going to take a look real quick. For sake of awesomeness, I did pick this up at Micro Center. It was my first visit to Micro Center, and that was pretty awesome. I have never been there. A co-worker picked up the 1950X for $7.99. I'm a little salty because I paid $79 more at $8.79 on sale from Amazon about a week ago. So if I would have just been a little bit more patient, that would have been nice, but I wasn't. I did pick this up though because I already have one controller, but I needed a second one, and I also really dig the design of this controller, the new one, and I wanted to see if I really liked it. The feel in my hand, because it looks like it'll feel good. Let's see if I was right though. Oh. That suction is real. Alright, so getting it open. Fail. So getting it open, we will drop the controller and try to break it immediately. We have the support guide and a controller start guide, so that's good. It does come with a USB, but not a wall charger. But we do have a USB charger for it with the nice little Nvidia controller logo on the tip. Just the tip, and both tips though. So both tips have the Nvidia controller on it, which is cool. And so taking a look at the controller itself, this design is, I can already tell you, much better. They did increase the height of the analog sticks compared to the old controller. They moved the touch to the center, and you can get a better grip on the actual handles here compared to the old one. We'll talk about that in a second. Everything else is in the same position. We do not have asymmetrical analogs. They are still symmetrical, so you're looking at essentially what you would be using for a PlayStation controller as opposed to an Xbox. I still think Xbox is superior. The triggers do have a longer throw, feels like. Yes, the triggers have a longer throw and they have a lip at the bottom compared to the original, which does not have a lip, which makes you slip off a little bit, so that is good. The Nvidia kind of button, which is like the Xbox button, which brings up the menu for your controller or for your console, is still in the same spot. The bumpers, let's see. The bumpers don't have as long of a throw as the original controller, but they are clickier or more tactile of a bump, so that's nice. And your typical face buttons, they don't seem to have changed too much. They are a little bit larger in diameter, so you are talking about maybe a little bit nicer if you have fatter fingers. We have all of the media controls at the bottom, similar to the original Shield controller, except we don't have a volume up and down. Instead, we have what appears to be a circle button, a back button, and a play/pause button in the middle. And I'm not certain what all those function like on the console, but I will let you know either in the comments or the description later on. Looking at the back side, we do have the USB port in the typical position. It's not changed at all. We can plug up right into there and be good to go. The only question I really have that I want to get answered is if we can use this wirelessly with PC yet. I know on the original one we can't. It'd be nice if this was a standardized Bluetooth that we could use for that. On the original Shield controller, the audio jack is on the top of the controller, which is problematic because if you plug headphones in, it's going to either go under and hinder your placement of your fingers. If you see here, you'll have this cable kind of in your way here, and if it's over, of course, same problem. you have the headphone cable going up over here. What they did to solve that problem here on this design is place it on the bottom of the controller. So that's a much better design. A lot of controllers, including Xbox and PlayStation, have started moving that route. I'm glad to see Nvidia has followed suit on that. We also have a kind of rigid surface on the analog sticks, which helps you not slip off while playing, as opposed to kind of the standard old Xbox 360, which only has the 4 tactile kind of bumps on the edge to keep you from slipping off. This is a little bit more effective. So overall, the Nvidia Shield controller has a lot better options, or a better redesign than the original. Just the grips alone is worth it, and they just followed that up with fantastic features like putting the audio jack on the bottom and making the analogs a little bit taller and harder to slip off of, and increasing the diameter size on the surface buttons. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next Tuesday.